achievement. You spoke about political stability. Yes, political stability from the government is there. But what do you do about the parliament, where we see more theatre, more adjournments, more what's called ho-halla than we actually see debate on policy issues?
We definitely want to run the parliament well. From the NDA side, we are very clear that parliament is a place, as per our constitution, that is a place where we should have very healthy debates, good, strong, fact-based debates, and the opposition should come up with constructive ideas, constructive criticism. It's very unfortunate that the opposition is shying away from its responsibility by taking the route of disruptions. That's very unfortunate.
Let me ask you, there's a huge charge that has been put by your party, your government, on the opposition leader, Rahul Gandhi, and you've called him virtually somebody who's working against the interest of India. The issue of George Soros and the association of the Congress party with it has been brought up. Considering you are the I&B minister and the IT minister, are there any specific links that you can talk about? And is that going to be investigated?
See, we have seen a very clear pattern. Just before a parliament session is to begin, something comes up. We had Pegasus coming exactly 3 or 4 days before the parliament session came in. We had multiple number of incidents happening which basically fall into a pattern, and whatever recent reports which have come in the one of the international journals or group, they clearly show that there is a linkage between some groups which are basically making their mission to destabilize India, and they don't like to see the growth that we are having. And if you link that, if you look that in the perspective of how many of our opposition party senior persons are senior leaders, they are in a sense trying to denigrate our country, in a sense trying to in all their international speeches and international interactions, they want to show down, they want to keep they obviously don't look at the successes of the country. And when a country succeeds, it is a success of it's success of 1.4 billion people. It is not just one party's success, it's a success of every Indian citizen. I think we should take pride in that. Why try to kind of criticize on the foreign soil? So that pattern is very clear, Navika ji, and that pattern is something which is very disturbing. I don't think any responsible political party should get into that trap.
The opposition says you don't allow the House to run. You say they don't allow the House to run. There is one-upmanship. If they want to debate a certain issue, you come up with another issue. Now we have a situation where there's a no-confidence motion against the chairman of Rajya Sabha. There is a privilege motion against the Parliamentary Affairs Minister. Mr. Vaishnaw, the question I want to ask you is, where is this going to take us? Where is it going to end? And is there any hope of the Treasury benches and the opposition benches coming to a consensus to take the country forward?
Listen, we are very clearly focused on development of the country, improving the living standards of our people, making sure that the opportunities for middle class are better, making sure that the poorer sections in the society, they get the basic needs. There is an inclusive growth. And for that, our mission cannot be stopped by the disruptions in the parliament. We will remain focused. We are very open-minded also. They wanted a debate on constitution. We said, of course, there should be a debate on constitution. Congress party is the party which hijacked the constitution and 1975. We should not forget that. They are the ones who have made so many amendments in the constitution. Congress party is the party for which the Supreme Court had to come out and say that there is a basic structure of the constitution which cannot be overridden by the party. So, who are the ones who are pointing fingers? Congress party, when it is pointing that one finger, they should look at the four fingers which are getting pointed at themselves. So the question is, we want constructive debate, we want the House to run, we want the country to focus on the future that we all deserve, the dream that all of us took when we got into whichever field of life that we are in, making a prosperous country, making sure that everybody has opportunities. That's the dream that we are all working towards. Why shouldn't Congress be a part of that dream?